thing can kill you. This thing can kill you, my friend. Take care of your mental health. Don't drown into alcohol and let it destroy you. Don't just drink and go out.
Hi, it's Njerikefaclicks. My 2022 was a whole different ballgame. What kept me going? Have you ever walked alone? Have you ever chosen yourself over everything and anything? Have you ever smiled in pain? So let me rewind it back a little bit. You see that t-shirt? Change the game. In 2021, I chose to walk alone. I chose me, I chose my sanity, and I chose my peace. So, here's the picture. You live with your parents all your life, and then all of a sudden one day, you move in with someone, you're married at a very young age, and this is something that was meant to be a forever love story. But you know, shit happens. So I chose me, and in 2022, for me, it was a whole different journey, trying to discover myself, self-love, change my goals, what I need to do, which direction I want to go, and try and discover me for me. And let me tell you, it was never an easy journey, starting life from scratch, starting life by yourself, trying to figure things by yourself, trying to make decisions by yourself when you were used to having someone beside you too. So for me, it was a whole different kind of story, a whole different kind of year. It was not a year of me trying to make millions of money, but it was an year of me trying to figure myself out and trying to stay sane in this journey and figure out if I made the right choice and literally follow my dreams and follow my heart. So let's just get straight to it.
So let me tell you. So if you fail, it's all on you. And you know, it gets to a point where you feel like you did like, did I make the right choice? Am I doing it right? Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna achieve all the things that I'm planning to achieve and all that stuff? I remember I took a notebook and I wrote down everything that I want to achieve in the next 5 years and in the next 1 year. Now that was the year 2022, year 2022. And it was not an easy thing, especially emotionally, spiritually, mentally. It drains you because everyone is looking at you. You meet people telling you this, someone is telling you that. So you're thinking like, oh wow, you feel broken. You lose friends when you take certain paths in life. You lose friends, you lose whatever. But let me tell you something. The one thing, number one, that I'm going to talk about 10 things. The one for me was God. I swear, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you guys if it wasn't for God. So the one person that I knew could take away my pain, could take away my struggle, whatever it is that I was going through, it could not be my mom. It could not be my friends. It could not be my roommate. It could not be a boyfriend, a lover. It could not be none of that. It could only be God. Let me not lie to you. It's not one time. I used to wait for my roommate to leave because she used to go to work in the morning. And I used to leave before her and I used to come back before her. So when I come back and she's not there, it's not once that I used to lie on that mat in our bedroom and just cry. Literally cry. And it's not that something happened at work or seen a food, I'm seen a rent or anything. But you see, as much as sometimes we make certain decisions because it's for our own good, because at the end of the day, you can never make a certain choice just because of the sake of doing it. You know, it doesn't take just a day. It takes time for you to decide that. But if you never saw that coming, it really takes a toll on you. It's not an easy thing. Do not see people smiling out there and think, oh my God, no. It's a whole struggle. And you struggle with it. Like you had a whole day, you're doing great, then you get home, then there's this loneliness that comes and this sadness that comes. And like there's no one, and then he'll just attack your mind, he'll attack you spiritually, you know, because at the end of the day, especially as a mom, you want the best for your kids and for yourself. So you want the best for everyone even around you. At the end of the day, you want to be okay. but you cannot force being okay, because some emotions just come. You can't even tell what exactly you're feeling. You get it? I used to have such a heavy burden. Like, God, please let this be the right decision that I made. Let me be following the right path. Let me tell you. Even there's this one person we used to hang out a lot, like almost 24/7. And he is among the people around in my circle that saw me in my weakest moments. Like, even when you saw us guys smiling outside there, like, he saw me crying. Like, literally at some point I would go to if I visited, I would go to a room and alone, and I would literally go on my knees and cry and pray. Like, it used to just come. It just used to come. I feel like praying. I need to pray. Let me tell you, I used to pray. You'll see me in the club that night, but the next day, the whole day, London missionary, after the fast that whole week, nikiomba. So honestly, for me, God kept me going. He kept me alive. He kept me sane. So if you've been, if you have gone through what I've gone through, or probably you have gone through something different, because we usually go through different things, but it's the same emotions, the same roller coaster, the same problems, the same pain. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you're going through depression, which is crazy. I just pray you go and get help, but also never forget about God. Pray. Your boyfriend can leave you, your mom can leave you, your children can leave you, your spouse can leave you, or your job, your company can fire you today, but God can never leave your side. Through sickness, through any problem you're going through, just never forget the man up there. Like, let me not lie to you. Today I'm alive because of him, because of the faith I had, because of how I used to talk to him like my dad, like a friend, and cry, and literally cry. And let me not lie to you, the moment I used to finish that kathingi of at that moment from the floor, or I was kneeling, whether I was lying down and I wake up, I used to feel a certain burden has just been let go. A certain feeling has just been let go. And every time I pray for God to show me if this path is correct, he used to show me. I won't lie to you. Something used to happen and I was like, I'm not supposed to go this way, or I'm supposed to go this way. So at the end of the day, let him be your first and your last. Okay, I've talked a lot about God, but it's because of the things he's done for me, honestly speaking. And especially even this year, he's done more. I wish I could just talk about it, but soon you guys will see and know, and I'm so grateful and I can't wait. Whew. Anyway, number 2. For me, number 2, family is everything. Let me tell you. Sometimes we fight with our family members. They're just like friends. I know some families, they just deserve to be thrown in the pit of hell because that's where they belong to. But at the end of the day, no matter how good or bad they are, they're still your family. So for me, the whole of last year was a battle, up and down and everything. I left my job to come back to Kenya in August. I had already signed a 2-year contract, but I felt like I need to go home. And really, when I came home, yeah, my kids needed me also. So I came, I stayed with my babies, and I decided I'm not going back to work. And I needed a mental break. I needed that break. And my family was there. My mom was there. My brothers were there. Regardless of any misunderstanding or whatever, they were still there. My cousins, my auntie. And it's amazing. So at the end of the day, you'll always need your family. I don't know how to kuzika, I don't know how to baby your casket. What I'm trying to say is you'll always need your family. It can either be even your husband or your wife, your spouse, or even your best friend, someone that now became your sister or whatever. But for me now, it was my blood family. And let me tell you, they understood me. I came here, I was just there. Me, I didn't even care. I was just there like August, September, October, November, December, January, 6 months. I was just there. I was not hustling. I was not doing anything. The money I had, I used it, finished. But the good thing is, within that 1 year, I remember I had a 5-year goal and a 1-year goal. So I had already achieved some of my 1-year goals that I wanted to achieve. So I was good to go. But I needed a mental break. And home and with my family is where I got it, and now I became sane. I was now okay. I was thinking clearly, so it gave me a chance to think about things, to figure out what I want to do next. And my next chapter, let me tell you guys, is gonna be epic, where you guys will just have to wait. At the end of the day, you'll always need that place where you can come and just reset yourself. So for me, for those 6 months, of course, I was okay. As much as I was not doing like working, but I was doing some things behind the scenes. Like I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. And then so there was something I was waiting for it to happen, and I was like, this thing won't happen because already it's January, and bruh, 6 months ijafanyika. But God came at the right time. He showed up and he showed off, and I am so grateful, and I cannot wait for my next chapter. So I thought I had made the wrong choice by leaving my job and coming back to Kenya, a job I was earning more than did. So teachers get paid well, but I left it and came back home because my mental health and me and my kids it was more important than any other thing. Like, what good does it do if I'm being paid and I die at the end of the day, and my kids need me more than anyone else needs me in this world? So I prayed to God and I came back. So for me, it was God first that made me make it through 2022, and then family and friends that became family to me, because I have amazing friends that were there for me since day one until now, and I just love them so much. Number 3 for me in 2022 was mental health. Take care of your mental health. This thing can kill you. This thing can kill you, my friend. Take care of your mental health. Don't drown into alcohol and let it destroy you. Yani kabisa kabisa. No. If you have to drink na motaratara, don't just drink ngara kujiua. So your mental health, love yourself, because when you love yourself, you'll want your mental health to be okay. If there are friends that are making you like feel some type of way, like hold up, this respect is too much, or I'm not feeling happy in this circle or in this direction, move. Leave, because your mental health is really important. And don't let anything destroy you or make you feel less of a person. If your best friend stops talking to you, don't kill yourself for that. Don't whatever. If your relationship is over, you don't need to die. Okay, accept the situation and whatever you're going through, but don't let it drown you. Don't let it destroy you. And if it gets to that point, seek help. Seek help. Pray. Seek help. Go find a therapist or someone you can talk to, and they can help you through it. Okay? So please take care of your mental health. It needs you. If you don't take care of it, you're gonna go crazy, man. It's not easy in this life already as it is. So it's okay not to be okay. So take care of your mental health. If you have to separate yourself from people, they don't necessarily have to be like bad people, but you just feel like, okay, you're not vibing, or it's not giving me what I need. Separate yourself, do your thing, find yourself. Because if you cannot be alone, then how will you ever even be okay with other people? So take care of your mental health, take care of yourself, work out, eat well, eat healthy, love yourself, dress up, dress well, go out, spoil yourself, love yourself, okay? Just be happy, just be happy. Just always take care of your mental health, please. Number 4, something I learned is life is not a race, but a journey of a lifetime. You cannot race with life. You cannot skip some stages. You cannot go under some stages. You have to go through it. Do not rush to get to a place because, hey, that is so and so in the first place. I need to be before. I need to be in the first place. No, kutangulia sio kufika. So please go with your own pace, because life is not a race, but it's a lifetime journey. It's a lifetime commitment to yourself. Don't stress yourself up. Don't push yourself to limit until you're broken to no place of recovery. Take it slow. Take a break if you need to. Take a recharge. Recharge yourself. I took a break for 6 months, and now I can say I'm glad I did. Honestly, I really am glad I did. Because who am I competing with? Where am I rushing to? Kuna trophy pale mwisho? No, I'm the only person competing with myself. I'm the one who knows where I want to go, where I'm headed to. The others don't need to know. Oh, ulifika sawa, good for you, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you. But if it's a season where you have to wait, watch, look, learn, okay? If you need to relearn some things as well, do it. If it's time to ikifika ni saa ya kusprint, kwanza mimi sasa iko season ya kusprint. Ikifika time ya kusprint, hakuna kuangalia kando, nyuma, sijui nani yako nyuma, nani ati ni nani ati nani yako mbele yangu, wewe hiyo ni shida yako. I'll be on my lane here and I will be like, "Nikuenda, take it." So take it slow. There's no race. Hakuna kukimbiza, hakuna trophy pale mwisho. So when you're alive, just live fully, but live at your own pace. So reboot, rebuild as many times as possible, as many times as you need to. It's your life. You're the only one who knows what you're going through. You're the only one who knows why you took 10 steps back. You're the only one who knows. Because the day when you start winning, you won't even realize. You'll just be going and going and going. And one day you'll sit down and look back. And you'll be happy that you really took care of yourself. And you stayed on your lane. Walked on your own path. Number 5. Mistakes do happen. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. That person is not perfect. The other person you're looking at is not perfect. Okay? If you're in a room right now and you're listening to this video, I want you to look around. You see that person you see there who looks so happy, they look so good, they're dressed up well, they look like they have it all together. They're not perfect. So don't be fooled by the social media. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. And failure comes before success. Okay? It doesn't come after success. You fail, you try again. You fail, you try again. You fail, you switch strategies. You fail, you keep going until it comes to happen, until it comes to pass and it becomes successful. So at the end of the day, do not fear or cry too much or worry because you failed. We make mistakes. We decide to go we decide to follow certain procedures or certain ways, and then we get to a dead end. Take a corner, take a turn. That means you need to turn around or turn this way or take left or take right. Okay, so mistakes happen and failure is part of success. So do not be discouraged, do not be dismayed. Number 6. This is where so many of us get it wrong and fail. Number 6 for me was stay in my lane. I stayed in my lane. When I couldn't fight certain wars, I stayed in my lane. I didn't need to prove myself to people. I didn't need to explain some decisions to people. I didn't need to follow a crowd or a certain crowd in life. I didn't need to listen to outside voices. I stayed in my own lane. This is my lane. And when you're in your lane, there's no traffic. When you're in your lane, you're at peace. When you're in your lane, your favor doesn't miss you. But when you go to other people's lane, your favor will come. Ayuko, Alienda, Aratudri, okay, next person. Stay in your lane. Let your blessings follow you. Let your favor follow you. And let the God's grace follow you, because you're staying in your lane. He doesn't need to find you. God asikuja akakutafuta. He's looking for you, and then he cannot find you in your lane. You went to Jogona's lane. Stay in your lane, Kamau. Stay in your lane, Jerry. Stay in your lane, Naomi. Like don't need to want to hop to one lane to another. It's okay to admire people's success. It's okay to admire people's life. But do not be swayed to the point of wanting to leave your lane to follow this one. Their path is not yours. So instead of being swayed, actually, be inspired and be motivated. Stay on course. Don't be swayed. Don't be swayed. Even when the storm comes, if you need to slow down, slow down. Don't change lanes. Stay where God intended you to be. Trust your process. Trust your journey. And trust yourself. This brings me to point number 7. Dare to dream. My friend, what do they say? If you don't have a vision, you will perish. Okay? So you need to be a person with a vision and always dare to dream. And when God shares a dream with you, He shares with you. Akujangi mbele ya watu anakwambia, wewe, unajua nataka ufanye hivi na hivi in life, or why don't you start this business? Akwambiagi mbele ya watu. He usually tells you in secret, either when you're sleeping or whether you're passing through a place and then you see something and then you get an idea from something. He doesn't do it openly. He gives it to you. So most of the time when we have ideas, when we have dreams or we have visions, we are so quick to tell people. See, not everyone that gives you a listening ear wants you to win or is there for you. So you have to be careful who you speak to. You have to be careful who you tell your dreams to, because some people, they will shatter it. Some people, they will cross you, and then you start wondering what happened. So be careful who you entrust yourself to. Not everyone that smiles with you, not everyone that is there for you is for you. So be careful. Always pray for the spirit of discernment from God. So when you dream, keep it a secret. Do your things on the low. When it comes to be successful, it will speak for itself. It will show. People will know. It cannot hide. Something successful cannot hide. Someone that is blessed, it cannot hide. It will show. Someone that is favored, it cannot hide. It will show. Even when you're going through hell, it will show this person, wow, he's really favored. But they don't know what you're going through. But God has kept you. God has sustained you. So when he gives you that dream, when he gives you that vision, first, please keep it to yourself. Pray about it. And then if you need to talk to someone, you have to be, have the spirit of discernment to know who you're telling your dreams or what you want to do to, because not everyone wants you to win or wants the best for you. So at the end of the day, if what's meant for you, it's for you. So always remember to put God first, and let your success speak up for itself. Number 8, something that kept me going is I knew it's gonna be okay. I knew at the end of the day, it's gonna be okay. I knew after the tears, I'm gonna smile. See, when there's a storm, at the end of the day, when the storm is done, the sun shines. There's light at the end of it all. So when the storm is done, after the storm, there's calmness, there's peace. So no matter what you're going through, just know it's going to be okay. That's what kept me going. Like I was going, at some point I feel like I'm being torn apart. But I knew what kept me going was like, it's just a season. I'm going to pass through this. I'm going to be okay. You need to know that. Be positive about it. You're going to be okay. After a storm, there's calmness. When the storm passes, there's always clarity. Everything becomes clear. So whatever you're going through now, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. But when tomorrow comes, then you will know. When tomorrow comes, then you'll have that sense of direction. And then you get to see why the storm had to happen. So not everything is meant to kill you or destroy you. Some things are meant to shape you or redirect you into the right path that you're supposed to go. So when you're going through something, there's someone else also going through something. It might be worse, it might be less worse. But at the end of the day, you shall smile again at the end of the day, because there's no season that is permanent. Number 9, allow yourself to learn. Okay, God, I'm going through this thing. What do you want me to learn from this? Okay, today I made this mistake. What can I do different so that I do not repeat the same mistake? Because one mistake once, okay, twice, thrice, but a repetitive pattern, then there's a problem. So you need to sit down and figure yourself out. Why is this happening? So allow yourself to learn, allow yourself to go through the fire and let it redefine you. Let it mold you. Allow it to change you for better. So do not dwell in the pain, the betrayal, or the hurt, or even a loss. Allow the process to happen, but never let it break you to a point of no recovery or to a point of no comeback, or to a place of no return. No, never let it get to that point. So allow yourself to go through the fire. And lastly, which is number 10, these are the 3 things I go by every single day of my life. Live, love, and laugh. Find people that have friends that are funny like me. You will laugh the whole day, But for real, live, love, and laugh. Live fully. Love unconditionally, even if it means loving yourself or the people around you. Laugh when necessary. Every time go too serious, lighten up, laugh, enjoy life. If you don't have friends that are funny and make you laugh all the time, I'm taking resumes by their CV updated with your last friendship, why you broke up. I'm just kidding though, but honestly speaking, live like it's your last day. Even when you're in that bed crying, at least after that crying, let it be worth it. Let those tears not be wasted for nothing. After crying, after wake up, smile, hit the shower, then do you. People say you only live once. No, you don't live once. You die once. Ukikufa leo kesho utakufa tena. Ukikufa, when you die, you die. You are dead. There is no rising again. You're dead. Yeah, it's not Jesus' time when people are being raised. Now when you die, you die. But when you live every day. You live every minute. You live every second. Tomorrow, if you'll still be alive, you're alive. You're living. Keep living. Live fully. So you only die once, and you live every day. So, and you live once, sapana, you die once. So that means leo uko alive, you have to live to the fullest. So live purposefully. Stay true to yourself. Stay loyal. Stay truthful. Stay loving. Stay kind. Be kind to people.
And as you do that, don't forget to live, love, and laugh. And it's a wrap.
Before I forget, oh my goodness, I had forgotten. Please subscribe, like, share, leave a comment if you have a point you want to add on, or you agree, or it's something you also went through and you want to share something. Share this video if it has blessed you. Bless another person. But most important, thank you for the subscribers, thank you for the share, thank you for the love. Welcome to Njerikefa channel if you're new here, and to all my oldies, I love you all so much. And this video turns what I mean, as much as it's something that I had written down and something that I was relating with from my last year, it's still reminding me, because every time you remind yourself something or you read something, it sticks in your head. So let's do this. Let's go out there and let's win. Bye bye.